can go live. Kind of chilly today. Figured I would take a little walk this morning. Not on my regular account, because why? Because Facebook likes to take my freedom of speech away. So sad. It really is. I'm just gonna bite. Might as well. It's nice out though. Here in corn country. Brr. Okay, after a little while, it's cold. You know what I like doing? I like looking at yard ornaments in people's yards. Is that silly? Yes, probably. There's some interesting people with some interesting yard ornaments nowadays. And let me tell you, I can't stand the lights that come on when you walk by them. Floodlights, security lights, whatever, but they, bam, you're like in a Broadway show. I don't know who's on here. Hi, Richard. What did you do for Thanksgiving? Kind of sucks this year. I don't think a lot of people did a whole lot of anything. Sure did not. I think I had bad reception too. Kind of sucks. But this is my only account that I can go out on. At least for 14 more days, I think. You worked. That's no fun. Where did you work? We went to a friend's. I was under quarantine again for I don't know, 6 days till I got my test results. Negative. So I did not risk going to my family's because my grandma is 93 years old, and I did not want to get her sick. Definitely. So I had a phone call with my grandma and my mom and my pops, and that was nice. My sister dropped off a couple dinners for me and Tony. It was yummy, but it's not like it was. I'm a chef at a hospital. Oh, did you guys make turkey for all the hospital people? Oh, that's neat. I don't know what that is, but look. Isn't that cool? Can you see it? That's pretty cool. Like I said, people have some pretty interesting things. Probably shouldn't walk this far. My back hurts. Yeah, okay, that's weird. They have a bunch of cones on the side of it. That's nice for the patients. You know, that sucks being in the hospital, I'm sure, for the holidays. Hi, Adam. I haven't seen you in a while because I can't get on any of my accounts. Thing is, I don't have any violations. I've barely been on. But somehow, all 5 of my accounts are blocked at the same time. So tell me, Adam, what did you do for Thanksgiving? I can't believe it's Thanksgiving. You know, with everything being so closed up, shut down. It sucks. It's not like it normally is. Good morning, Brandy. How are you today? I guess it's kind of a benefit to being on this account because I don't have very many people and I can get a little bit more personal. I haven't been on because I've had, obviously, priorities with my kiddos. This was the first Thanksgiving without my kiddos ever, and it sucked. It really did. It says, bring on to 2021. I'm in high court against social services, and last hearing I won. Will I do it again? Yes. Oh, squirrel. Literally. Hold on, guys. Squirrel. See, I'm not just crazy. Oh, looky. Hi, buddy. Hi, squirrely. You see him, guys? Thanks, Richard. Michelle. Hi, buddy. Hi. You are too cute. I wish I was home. I could show you what me and Tony did for our four-legged son. Yes, I have now claimed one of the hamsters as mine. Yeah, it is horrible. And here's the thing. There's no reason. There's no reason. And I argued with somebody last night because they think it's so perfect. Well, they can't do that. They can't do this. They can't do that. Look, mother trucker, I know they can't. I'm sorry, they're not supposed to, but they do. I try not to be bitter, and I try not to be upset about it, but I miss my kids. I miss my oldest. I will say this, most people on here, hi Ashley, know that there's a protective order. Unlawful, unjust, totally wrong, and I went to jail for it. All lies by the CPS attorney. Yeah, it's not my yard, actually. I'm not even in my neighborhood. We did go over to some friend's house last night and ate with them too. So I want to tell you a little good news is with this PO, I am not allowed to have any contact with my daughter or my grandkids, which is just as painful as your kids being ripped from you. And because I was under quarantine, I couldn't visit them before Thanksgiving. So I did Zoom. I have the most amazing supervisors that do my visits. I have tested drug-free. I have not let that out, but all these people running their mouths that you're claiming anyway. So many people keep saying I'm flunking tests and I'm avoiding everything. No. No. Because I'll do anything to get my kids back. I have several tests under my belt. So with COVID, these supervisors, they went out of their way, the little gal, Uncle T, that's how close we are, supports me, believes in me, and encourages me. And he is the only person that sees me with my kids ever. Ever. No other social worker, no caseworker, no counselors. They won't give me none of that. You're supposed to empower a family. Well, they don't. But this little gal who came on board to make up some of my time that they took and I missed, my whole 4 hours a week, I got Zoom. She went out of her way to do a Zoom on Tuesday. My normals are Monday and Thursdays, and they added Fridays, and this little gal's doing it, and she's just a doll. I've had 2 really good girls fill in, and I've had Tony, the Uncle T, the whole time, and she went out of her way to make sure that I got another Zoom on Tuesday and one Friday. And the last time that I talked to my kid, the time before, so it would have been, It was Friday because I was still under, so I had Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Friday. So Friday, when my kids were at their sister's, my grandson got in the picture. I haven't seen my grandson in over 5 months. And it was so hard because I'm not allowed to talk to him or anything. But he's beautiful. And he sang me a song. I don't want to tear up, but I miss my kids. And I miss my oldest. I miss my son-in-law. I don't care what's happened, what people say they did to me. Doesn't matter. She's my daughter. I grew up with her, you know. And he sang me the song that I used to sing his mom. You are my sunshine. You talk about waterworks. And I couldn't talk to him directly, so it is very nice of him to do it. It warmed my heart so much, but it also makes me miss him even more. I am not guilty of anything that they have ever said. I love my children. I love many other people's children. Thank you, Michelle. It's good to have some of you around, and you know, I know I've withdrawn and just tried to focus. I am putting the house on the market. That's hard. My kids have lived there their whole life. My son was 6 weeks whenever he moved in. Actually, he was born, but when he was born, he stayed in the NICU. Yes, he did, for 6 weeks. So he came home at 6 weeks, and he's 8. 8.5 years we've lived there. And thank you, Brandy. You know, though, I'm just trying to be a better mom. I am trying to take this. I have to take parenting classes. I have to take assessments for mental, assessments for drugs. I have to do weekly tests. And I have a surviving domestic violence, a support group. Look, it's no lie, no hidden secret that I have lived that life. So I don't mind it. I'm taking everything I can. And one of the things that I've learned, guys, well, you can go into it and you can either fight it or you can embrace it and turn all that into something you can use to make your life and your children's and your family's better. I have found that the clumping of those people, because, you know, Uncle T and Miss L and Miss K from my parenting class, which is crazy because they teaching me about babies. I ain't got a uterus. I ain't have no babies, and I know how to take care of babies. I actually went to college too for child development when I first started in my 20s. There's some good people in there, and they do care. And I lumped them all together, and I shouldn't have. Yes, Melanie, one day at a time. I don't mind the domestic violence stuff, and I sure don't mind the encouragement, support, and love that some of these have showed me. Now, I'm going to say this, though. Disclaimer. CPS sucks. BCS sucks. And they're liars. They're deceitful. They don't care. The ones I have, at least. I'm not saying all. But most. And I don't get that. If I'm accused of these things, the Family First Prevention Act is supposed to be there. I love you too, Ashley. That makes me feel good. Ashley's my daughter's friend. And I can't give no messages. Not allowed to do that, but Ashley knows how much I love my kids. She grew up with us. And she's a great mom, too. I know her little brother, her. I just wish my daughter knew how much I loved and missed her. So maybe being on the Zoom helped her, too. I remember you getting in the kitchen with the babies, cooking and doing lots of crafts. Yeah, I got to come up with some money. Sucks, because that's what this whole thing is run on, money. I have a great case against CPS. Literally. Thank you, Ashley. It's not just about constitutional rights. They literally broke their own rules again. And in that, perjured themselves. I'm going to say her name. Say her name, say her name, say her name. Because she hurt my kids. And Miss Angela, we'll just call her Miss Angela M., the very first caseworker who, within 3 hours, seized my children illegally, interviewed my kids. And then when she got busted in court, what else did she do? She made up a whole new part of the story and used my ex-husband. She also lied about paraphernalia being found in my bag. Not my bag, but the bag I gave the kids clothes on the very first visit. With that, supposedly there was a police report. She used the police to lie, to make me look bad. And it sucked because everybody heard it, in the meeting. Miss Angela M., I told her one day, I said, you better make sure from this point on you dot your I's and you cross your T's. Because I will make sure legally you're taken care of for what you've done. And, I got you, Angela. Let's just say that. And yes, they can talk. However, see, I don't just go on my constitutional rights. I know the stats and the guidelines, and I tell everybody this: when you're dealing with a CPS case, you don't just go and look at your rights. You have DCS rules. You have specific court rules. You have your state constitution. You have the IC codes. And when they break those, they can be in trouble. The unfortunate part is it costs money. Always money. I'm very lucky. I don't know if any of you know about the lawsuit that is happening in Indiana against DCS, our governor, Miss Stigdon, each individual caseworker. There's a family, and she's a lovely lady, just the most loveliest lady. She is in a wheelchair, and they took their kids, and they are suing Indiana DCS and all those people. And their lawyer is the lawyer that I want to get. So most lawyers cost anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000. Okay? This lawyer doesn't want that from me. He wants less, but it's still money that I can't afford. Hold on. Give me a minute. Tony's here. All right, guys. Gotta go. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.